are you doing? You've
Alright.
done. I was like, you've done this before. I know you can do it.
Fucking dumbass. Fucking
Oh my god.
dumbass gringo over here. Fucking stupid. Fucking stupid white boy.
There we go. I see the
Okay,
stream,
let me see
and I
if
see.
we can hear it. Okay, I can hear me.
Can you hear me?
Yeah, I can hear you. Alright.
Can you hear me on the? Let me see if I can hear myself on the stream though.
Yeah, I think yours is a little overpowering, so I'm gonna turn you down.
Yeah, just lower me.
Alright, that should be fine. Fuck it, we'll do it live. Fuck it.
I think it sounds good.
Yeah, it sounds good. Alright. Hi, everybody.
You only got one screen, JJ?
Huh?
You only have one computer screen?
Yeah, I only got one monitor. Because I don't have a big enough desk. Excuse me, for two monitors. So for Christmas, I'm gonna get a bigger desk and then just get two monitors.
Let's go.
Yeah, I have two monitors at work, which is nice, but
I have four.
Four?
Kind of overkill though. It's kind of overkill.
Yeah, one for manga,
one is dedicated to my emails. Another screen is dedicated to Teams and Google Messages. Another is dedicated to like all my tickets, and another is dedicated to like research. So like it's kind of like good, you know what I mean? But also like I don't need to do that.
Yeah.
But JJ, what are we doing today?
Round one closed. Oh no. So today we are going over the nominees for the Game Awards. I'm gonna skip all the esports shit. I'll start a content creator of the year. So yeah, we're just gonna talk about the Game Awards and shit like that. We're not gonna be able to stream it because we're both unironically going to New York, but like
literally not around.
yeah. So I have to sign in to vote. That's so fucking gay.
We're not voting.
All right, I'll just hover over.
We'll vote with our video.
Oh yeah,
we'll vote with our video.
That's so fucking stupid.
But
yeah,
it's crazy. I mean, we would do it if we both were around, but we'll probably do like a recap stream of the Game Awards right after it, like the week after, and just kind of talk about it, especially with some of the highlights of any of the cool games that are revealed and all that. But today we're just going to focus on the nominees, and then a little bit after that we might talk about games we're both playing, but or things we're doing. But I think for the bulk of this we're going to talk about the Game Awards, which let's just jump right into it,
guys. Let's just hop right the fuck in. Am I right?
Also, if you guys are interested as to why I'm not on screen and have been waiting for the stream to start, my internet is garbage, so I have to figure out why it's such shit.
Yeah, he got that fucking
I got Xfinity. I have 100 gigabytes down and
damn, really?
Gigabytes up, so
I got Xfinity too, and I'm chilling.
Yeah, I think it's because I think my box isn't a good box, so I'm gonna have to call them and see if either they can update it or get me a new box.
Yeah.
But let's just get into this. Content Creator of the Year. Obviously, we're gonna go
Queso,
with
dude. Queso.
We're gonna go. We're going with
Queso.
the VTuber. You stupid idiot.
No, we're going Queso.
No, it's this.
Queso's funny as hell. I don't watch his streams, but the clips I've seen of him, this guy is funny. I'm not voting for a fucking VTuber. You know my stance is on VTuber.
I do see his clips online.
He's fucking funny. They just call him fat, and it makes me laugh.
Oh, that's sad. But,
shut
I mean,
up.
this one's kind of non-consequential.
Yeah,
I don't give a shit.
Overall, I don't give a shit.
Yeah, I mean, last year a VTuber won. Iron Mouse won.
Yeah.
Apparently, she's been getting a lot of hate online though, because she beat Kai Cenat in like her subathon.
Didn't he just beat her though?
He probably beat her back. Yeah, but like, I think it was a month or two ago she did it, and everybody was like, "Fuck you, Iron Mouse. You suck. You're a terrible person. You're ugly, and I hope you die from your disease." And
Jesus,
Kai's like, "You guys are being weird. Don't be weird."
Yeah.
And then, like Connor made a whole ass drama video about it. It's his most popular video on his Connor Dog channel.
Really? Holy shit.
He's like, drama videos do well, I guess.
They do.
True.
They
It's
do.
true.
Yeah.
But let's go to the next category.
Did you hear about that? Wait, should I say this joke?
If you've got to ask yourself, then don't say it.
Fuck. But it's kind of good. Damn it. All right.
You can tell me off stream.
All right, I'll tell you off stream.
Write it down. Write it down. And
No. I'm not gonna remember it. Most anticipated game. Gee, I wonder which one is gonna win. I really do.
Actually, though, like obviously it's GTA 6, but low key, like
you're Death Stranding. I know for
Metroid
sure.
Prime 4. No.
Oh really?
I mean, yeah, but like I don't. It's not that important.
Mine's the Ghost of
Yeah.
Yotei.
I was gonna say Metroid Prime 4. I mean, Monster Hunter Wilds comes out this year, right?
Mm-hmm.
Am I crazy? So why the fuck is this on the Game Awards most anticipated? Like, that's kind of stupid.
I don't know.
Like it comes out like a month after the whatever.
The Game Awards are so fucking goofy.
But yeah, I think the obvious answer is Grand Theft Auto 6. But for me, my most anticipated is between Death Stranding and Yotei.
Yeah, I can't wait for Yotei. I'm so excited.
Yeah, like, and I love that it's like what 100 or 200 years later.
It's like an anthology series, which is dope. But
yeah,
do I have to play as a girl? Fucking idiot. He's so fucking stupid. I
mean, it's the same, dude. That's why he makes a lot of money, but he lives in filth and he has no friends.
Okay, so hold on, little rant about Asmongold. So I've played. I'm playing Dragon Age Origins right now, like the first one. It's really good because I've never played any of the Dragon Age games. This is my year for BioWare. Like I played all the Mass Effect games, and then started playing Age of Dragons Origin, the first one. It's really fun. I'm not usually a fan of those types of games, but it's like the MMO type of I don't know what you call them, RPGs, but like it's really fun as shit. The thing that pissed me off, listen, Veilguard has a lot of problems. I haven't played it. I don't want to pay for it because it looks like really simplified, stupid, like and bad writing.
You are surprisingly in the minority for that.
But there was one scene where I guess you look in a mirror or something, and it's like, oh, you can choose to be trans in the game or not. And then he's like, oh, I can't get out of it. I can't get out of this option. How come I have to be trans? There's an option down below that says go back, so you could not select any of those options. But he's doing that, like, you know when someone's like pretending to be dumb about something when you know they know what you're talking about. Like he's just like, oh, I can't get out of it. I'm like, you don't have a previous save at the very, like, you dumb fucking idiot. Anyways, like he's just so fucking stupid. I can't stand that fuck. Anyways, but yeah, it's obviously gonna be GTA 6. Little rant aside, but yeah.
Oh, 100%.
Yeah. How do you think they're gonna legit make it like $100? Like, I think people would pay for it. Like, they could do anything.
They could do anything and people would buy it. It's the reason why people are paying $70 for games now.
Yeah.
The minute 2K, not 2K, Rockstar does that. The minute Rockstar does that, the floodgates are open.
Everyone else is going to do it. It's going to be like, you could play the game a week in advance if you pay the $200 version, and it's fucking over.
Yeah, it's going to happen, and people are going to pay for it. Yeah. So with this one, best adaptation, I've only seen Fallout. I haven't watched Arcane. I've
seen Arcane, Fallout, and then I watched the first episode of this. I fucking hated this. It's nothing like the video game. It sucks.
Is it more dramatic?
Yeah. And I'm like, no, Yakuza's supposed to be fun. Like, Yakuza is like really dramatic, and then like all of a sudden you're fighting a bunch of adults in diapers. Like, it's that kind of game.
I know. It's JoJo's. It's JoJo's with gangsters. It's awesome.
Yeah. Next year, though, best adaptation better go to fucking Sonic 3. That movie better do fucking gangbusters. I'm so excited for Sonic 3.
Well, none of these are movies. I mean, maybe it's not because there's no movies that came out this year.
Yeah. Huh.
I guess.
Well, they did Mario last year,
that's not true.
I think.
Borderlands came out. Borderlands.
Yeah. I wonder why it's not here.
I wonder it's not here.
Eli Roth is a good director too, but like I don't know what happened there.
Well, he came on last minute. To be fair, the movie
Oh,
was
did
like
he?
halfway filmed, and he showed up to rewrite the whole
I
thing.
I didn't know that.
Yeah, that movie's been in production hell since 2012. So,
Great.
um,
Um, but
I think everybody's voting for Arcane.
Arcane, yeah.
100%.
Even though I do have my problems with this season, I would consider it like a 8 out of 10 probably. Like the first season, 9 or 10 out of 10. Like it was really really good. The ending seems really rushed. That's all I'll say about it because you haven't watched it yet. I want to watch it in its entirety, like season 1 and season 2 back to back, with Steph eventually. But
Mm-hmm.
but yeah, Arcane for the win for sure. I
Honestly,
watched
like,
through
Fallout
Fallout
was
and it's pretty good.
so-
It's good.
Fallout was so good. It
Yeah.
got my brother who's never played the games to
Mhm.
watch it. It's
Yeah.
got people who never touched a video game watch it.
Mhm.
That's how good Fallout.
And
was.
ironically,
Arcane
the
has that hurdle of being a cartoon.
yeah,
So no one, like, people outside of the gaming industry or people who like anime
Mhm.
aren't gonna watch this.
Mhm.
Whereas Fallout, it grabs everybody.
yeah.
I
And
feel like it grabs everybody.
the main lead for the girl voices Powder or Jinx in the
Yeah,
fucking Arcane
she's
thing.
so she's made her money
Yeah.
off of you.
By the way, R.I.P. to the voice actor for Miles Morales. Bruh, Haley Steinfeld getting engaged. That's crazy. Miles really dropped it back. He's like, I'm gonna do my own thing. Oh,
She's gonna do her own thing.
she's gonna do her
Not
own thing
him.
now.
It is not him. It is not him.
yeah. All right, yeah. So, your Fallout, I'm Arcane.
Yeah.
Best multiplayer. I gotta give it to Helldivers 2. Listen, I love Warhammer Space Marine 2, but like Helldivers really like. I think they got
Helldivers
fucked
is
over
really
by
good.
PlayStation. They got fucked over by
They definitely got
PlayStation.
fucked over by PlayStation.
Yeah.
My only thing is the reason why, like, and you're gonna hate me for this.
Call of Duty. You're Call of Duty. I already know it.
Low key prefer COD over
I know.
over
I know.
Helldivers. Just because, like, it's. I mean, this COD Black Ops 6 is actually their best game since Cold War. It's hands down so good.
If Warhammer had came out earlier, I would say this, but
yeah.
I don't know. Even then, Helldivers is just so fun again. Now that they've literally patched, like everyone's complaint about, like, you know, the weapons not being as good, them being nerfed and shit. They've literally made it like 10 times more fun.
How popular is it though? Like, is it still like?
It's still got
strong?
it's got a decent. It's decent. It's obviously not as strong as it was in the beginning, but it's still got a decent following. You know, Warhammer I think has dropped a little bit, honestly, which is a little sad.
No, it's actually really healthy. 25,000 people playing
for Helldivers.
Yeah, that's actually pretty healthy. For
Joe plays it like every single day. I see him on PlayStation all the time playing it, and I was like, I'm playing Metaphor.
Like, it's still got pretty good peaks too. Like, its peak this month was in November was 56,000. Last month was 76, which I'm assuming is when they had a content update.
Yeah.
That's pretty healthy for a game. The only reason I give it to COD is because, like, Call of Duty will have the most healthy, like, will have a very healthy, player base. People won't leave. Plus, it's on Game Pass, so there's just more availability for this game versus Helldivers, which is a PC and PlayStation 4 game only. Super Mario Party Jamboree is low-key really good. They have this fucking thing where they have reactions. So, like, you could emote in the middle of the games while people have their own turns. Like, you could be saying, congratulations, or nice job, or my bad, or any of that shit. Every time I win a game, I say, all me. And, like, it is so fun. So Mario Jamboree is really good. Obviously, compared to, like, even, like, fucking Tekken 8, it's not the best multiplayer.
I mean, I don't know anything about Tekken 8, so I can't talk on it.
It is such a good, like, couch co-op, like, bring your friends together and play this game. That's how good it is. So, but yeah, unfortunately for me, it's gonna be COD Black Ops 6. I love Helldivers, but I dropped it like after a month. So
yeah, me and Joe were playing that religiously for a while.
Yeah. Whereas Call of Duty, I can play that literally all day, every day.
Yeah, Warhammer is good. I think they just came out with they either just came out with it or coming out with like a first person mode that like apparently changes the game completely. So I'm kind of excited for that.
sick.
Yeah.
I wish Warhammer had more stuff. Like, with Call of Duty, I'm comfortable with saying that the health of the game is going to be there until the end, until next year.
Yeah.
But like with Warhammer and Helldivers, I really don't know.
I think Helldivers will be good. I think Warhammer
about a year with it, yeah.
Warhammer people were really, really hyped about it, and I think it already has kind of started to die down. But their roadmap is really good, so
yeah, and that's normal for these live service games. It does die down, but
Best racing, I don't give a shit. Sim and strategy. I know you're probably Age of Mythology, right?
It's because it's the only game I've played, but I've heard Manor Lords is like very, very good. It was developed by one person.
Really?
So, people love that game.
Yeah, I heard Unicorn Overlord is really good.
Yeah, that one's also very good.
I wait for it to drop down a little bit.
Does that say fucking Atlas again?
Yeah, it's Atlas.
Missing this year, bro.
Dude, Sega / Atlas have been fucking killing it.
They are fucking us in the ass.
Literally, Persona and Metaphor and this game came out all this year.
I was actually, when we go to Game of the Year, you're gonna be shocked with what I'm gonna say. But
I forget what's on Game of the Year. If you say fucking Shadow of the Erdtree, I'm gonna cry.
Oh no, I will not be saying that.
Okay, we'll get there. Yeah. All right, yeah. So, yeah. Best family. I mean, I only played Astro Bot.
You played Astro Boy or Astro Bot.
Yeah.
I mean, people love Astro Bot, and then the rest of these are outside of the Devolver game are all Nintendo games.
Mm-hmm.
If it really comes down to anything, it's Astro Bot or Jamboree.
Mm-hmm.
I think in terms of family play, it should go to Jamboree.
I think so too.
It's literally a party game.
Yeah,
like it's for everyone. Whereas
Astro Boy is a single player game. Yeah.
You could just.
It's really fun though. I 100%ed it. Like it was a lot of fun. And I'm a PlayStation diehard. The only time I've ever diverged console wise is for the 360. But besides that, yeah, I've been a PlayStation fucking zombie.
I'm on all three consoles.
Dude, though,
man,
do you know about the fucking update PlayStation just did?
No, what they do?
So they're doing it for a limited time, which is fucking stupid. They should just keep it. But on the startup screen, like when you start off your PS5, it does the classic like Sony logo and the classic PlayStation logo.
All the different logos,
I have mine on PS2 with the sounds and everything. I'm like, oh my, like nostalgia overload. It's so good. And they're like limited time. I'm like, fucking just keep it. Just fucking keep this. Like this is golden.
I'm surprised they're keeping that limited time. That's weird. They should just have it.
And did you see the Sony the PlayStation 30th anniversary where the last screenshot they showed, they're like going through all their games and like Bloodborne is the last one and people are like, there's hope.
That is copium.
That is so copium. Although Sony might be buying fucking FromSoft, so who the fuck knows at this point?
I hope that doesn't happen.
I hope it doesn't.
I actually hope that doesn't happen. That would be terrible for the gaming industry.
Best fighting. Obviously, it's got to go to Sparkling Zero. Listen,
I mean,
Marvel Capcom.
Any of these games.
That is true. Well, no, I played a little bit of the Marvel vs. Capcom, but they're like, alright, it's a port. It's basically just a port of a bunch of games. Sparkling Zero's like every time I see it, I want to pick it up, but like I can't spend the money on Sparkling Zero. Like I can't bring myself to it. But every video I've seen, this game looks incredibly fun, and like I love it because it keeps the bullshit. You know what I mean? From those previous games, it doesn't try to refine anything. Like, you're in the wrong game if you think shit is balanced.
Yeah.
Although I have seen, like, a bunch of players, like, it'll be, like, a bunch of Gokus and shit versus fucking Chaozu, and Chaozu, like, wipes the floor because of, like, a hack.
I've seen those too.
Yeah, but I think Sparkly Zero, just because I've seen the community play it, it just looks like a lot of fun. Yeah. We're not Tekken boys here. Best RPG. Come on, dog.
Right.
Come on, dog. You know what it is, right?
Yeah, Final Fantasy VII Rebirth.
Shut
right?
the fuck up. It's Metaphor. It's I haven't even.
You been beating it?
No.
Where are you at in it?
Let me think. It's been such a while since I haven't played it in like a month. Oh, where the fuck am I? Oh fuck. Oh, I'm on that island where they're gonna sacrifice this chick.
Oh.
Yeah.
You're only halfway through the game, dog.
Yeah, I'm literally halfway through the game.
I'm at the last month. I'm at the end.
Damn. Yeah. I haven't had time to play video games that much. Well, I played Dragon Age a little bit because I was just feeling it. But yeah, I will eventually finish Metaphor, and it's my game of the year, even though I haven't completed it. But like, I'm fucking 30 to 40 hours in. I think I can summarize how I feel about the fucking game, even though I haven't.
You're
pretty
much at the. You've seen all the core mechanics.
Yes.
Nothing changes.
Yeah. Dragon's Dogma 2. Joe played this. He was like, it's for a really specific audience. He said. He's like, I got into it. He said he liked the first one, but he's like, this isn't like do your research on this before you fucking buy it. This isn't a game. This is DLC. Final Fantasy. I'm not gonna buy any more of the remakes. I don't care.
I will buy it. I'm gonna buy a PlayStation 5 just to play it for you. And I will write extensive notes.
Yeah.
I want you to like give me a bunch of questions before I play. That way I can write down my notes and like answer your questions as I'm playing. So when we come on stream and we talk about this game, I can be like, here are all the answers. Should JJ play?
That's the video essay. Should JJ play Final Fantasy 7 Rebirth? The answer, no, because he'll just get mad. He'll pay $60 just to be mad. I heard this is really good. I played the previous one, Yakuza 7. I think they rebranded it as Like a Dragon, something. Yeah, but yeah, I just haven't got around to playing this one.
They didn't rebrand it. The games are called Like a Dragon.
Right, but in the US, it's called Yakuza.
They've just brought it all together. Just brought it all together.
Yeah.
So now all the Yakuza games are just like.
I love Me Boy right here. I love Me Boy.
Is that Mark Hamill?
Yes. Sure.
He's in the games. You know that, right?
Is he?
He voices Makima or whatever his name is.
Oh, I don't do the English. I do the Japanese.
I mean, but he voices he's the voice.
Yeah. Oh wait, but what do you pick? Metaphor, obviously, right?
Yeah, it's Metaphor.
Okay. Yeah. Action event. Yeah, Star Wars Outlaws, baby. Man, Let's go. Is Silent Hill 2 an action game?
No, it's very similar to like Resident Evil 2 remake and Alan Wake 2. It's more like that. But it's apparently really, really fucking good. People like it to the point where I was like, I wish listed it on my Steam because I want to play it. It looks really good. They did a really good job, Blooper Team and Konami.
Yeah,
so
I've never played a Silent Hill game, so. But
it's pretty much a standalone from the. Like,
it's like a Final Fantasy kind of thing where it's like it doesn't matter the number. It's
all
separate.
So like the first and third games are connected, whereas the second game is kind of its own thing. Very similar to like Resident Evil 4. Whereas, Resident Evil, they have this whole thing. There's like a story that's connected, and then Resident Evil 4 is its own fucking thing, and then everything else comes back together with the main cast. It's very similar to that, which is why people think Resident Evil or Silent Hill 2 is the best Silent Hill, because it's not following anything. It's its own thing, uses the same mechanics and the same monsters and the same like ideas as the main line of the games. But yeah, it's really good. I really want to play it.
I heard good things about this Prince of Persia. Haven't played it.
Same here.
My thing would be Astrobot because that's the only one I've played out of all these.
I haven't played any of them, so
just go with your gut feeling.
JJ.
Okay.
I'm gonna go with no. You know what? I'm gonna go with Silent Hill 2. It's my.
I also, by the way,
I would play that.
This has popped up a bunch. I heard this is good too. I was okay with the remake they did with this art style. What the fuck was it? Link's Awakening.
Yeah.
But I don't know if I would want to go through it again.
I wouldn't want to play as a woman anyways. So.
Dude, honestly, yeah. Fucking Asmongold takes only here.
Dude, Legend of Zelda Echoes of Wisdom, like the problem with that is like it's trying to get off the heels of fucking what is it? Not Breath of the Wild. What's the second game? Why am I blanking on it?
Of what? Oh, Tears of the Kingdom.
Tears of the King. I guess it's not that good of a game if I can't remember the name of it.
I mean,
but
I haven't met a single soul who's completed it, so.
I'm one of them. I've never completed it. I don't think I ever will.
I probably won't.
Kind of just over it. I was over it.
Completely over it.
All right, best action game.
All right.
I think we're both.
Warhammer is fun. Warhammer is fun, but it's very much like, and that's just what I like about it. It's like Gears of War, but in the modern console, and mechanically very similar too. But it does feel out of date. Obviously, I love Warhammer, so I eat this shit up. But definitely not. I didn't play Stellar Blade.
If I didn't have a wife, I'd play Stellar Blade.
Right. I got the PlayStation in the family room. I can't be doing that.
That's what I'm saying.
Yeah. It's like, no, the gameplay's really good, babe.
I'm locked in my closet. So like my wife walking into the room.
Just like you hunched over drooling.
Yeah.
It's for me. It's between Helldivers or Black Myth Wukong. This was a lot of fun.
Right?
Yeah. I didn't complete it though.
That's okay.
But I got like 20 hours into it. It's just a boss rush. It's really fun. It's tough though.
Oh, baby's playing a hard game. Can't play hard game, baby.
No,
baby.
I'd say the fucking decision, dipshit. Fuck you.
You say the decision, you're just hovering over the fucking choices.
That's what I mean. I don't know which I would pick. Probably
I would
Black
pick
Myth.
Helldivers, honestly.
Yeah. I don't know.
Because again,
Helldivers is
Call of Duty as the best
fun.
multiplayer game.
Yeah.
But Helldivers combat is just the gameplay.
Yeah.
It's just crazy, man.
Yeah.
Like,
I don't know.
No
I like Black Myth Wukong. It was pretty dope though. So I'd probably pick that.
I mean, it better win. It's part of the Game of the Year contenders.
It's not gonna win. It's gonna be Shadow of the Erd Tree. It's fine.
I'll kill myself.
VR. I don't. Do you?
I haven't played any of these.
Okay, cool. Well, moving on. Best mobile game, Balatro, baby. Dude, this shit is
it's the
so
other card
fun.
game. It's fucking Pokemon trading.
I didn't even know this
game
came
Pocket.
out.
I've actually been playing the fuck out of that with my wife and a couple of our friends. We like it. But like it is literally just, why don't we just go to the store and buy the cards?
Right, yeah, exactly. Wait, do you have to pay for this, or is this like a free app?
It's free. It's free.
Oh, okay,
it's free. So it's kind of got that leg up on Balatro, but Balatro literally is the greatest game ever
It's
made.
crack cocaine. It's definitely my pick without a shadow of a doubt. Like,
this is
holy shit.
That game is what, like,
it's a great introduction to like deck building. Yes, yeah. That's
like
true
just
too.
Time sinks, like just like this constant, like I'm gonna keep playing.
Like it's bad
so
that this is on like you could play this on a tablet because like it's just such like Steph will be doing something. She's like, "Do you want to watch something?" I'm like, yeah, you know, we'll watch British Bake Off. I'll just be on my tablet or something like that, and I'm literally just like not even paying attention to what the fuck is happening. I'm just like playing Balatro. It's so fun, like the crazy builds you could fucking do on there. It like it's nuts. And I showed you this this morning. The fucking subreddit is so funny. Like they'll be like, "Chat, am I cooked?" And someone made like literally like cardboard like pieces of cardboard to look like the Balatro set. It's like, "Chat, am I cooked right now?"
That shit's so funny, bro.
And it's like, "Thanks a lot, Balatro." It's like someone like ruining their fucking cookies or some shit like that.
I think this is another game that was only developed by like one or two people.
One guy, I think it was one guy. Yeah.
Yeah, very, very small team.
Really addicting, because I was on the same. I'm like, isn't it just poker? And I was like, fuck it, I'll give it a shot. And I'm like, dude, this is crazy.
My coworker Jake knew about was playing this game a lot, and he's like, you should play it. And I was like, fuck it, I'll play it. And it is good. It is so fucking good. Like it hooks you. Getting those high scoring rounds,
dude. Like, oh my god, yeah. And then to just get fucked over by the boss, like stats or some shit like that. Like, oh my god. Yeah. Animal Well was really fun. It'd be cool for Donkey to win this.
It would be very cool. It's really good that his game is actually like a game that he published is there too.
I was still saying Balatro though. Balatro so
it's gonna be Balatro. Once again, like I said, Manor Lords is really good. I heard. I haven't heard anything about Pacific Drive, and then also with Plunky Squire. It looks really.
This has good presentation.
Style. Yeah.
I played like an hour of it, and I was like, okay. But still, I mean, good on them for making it. But like Balatro and Animal Well are really fun. Like Animal Well is like classic like Metrovania type of feeling. But I mean, Balatro is just so impressive for how simple of a concept it is, and how it just gets you
where you can just go. It's simple,
it's like,
but then it explodes.
Yeah,
it's got like a really low.
It's
bar
replaced.
Entry, but like the skill ceiling is just so high for how much you can do in this game.
Yeah. Like it reminds me of like when I was into Vampire Survivor, because like the dude who made Vampire Survivor, I think he made like
so good too,
casino
bro.
games, and like like literally it is
JJ,
like that kind of feeling.
The beauty of having Xbox Game Pass Ultimate is I can play games on the cloud. When I'm doing nothing, I pull up. Vampire Survivors on my phone, and I just play.
Yeah.
We're just beating ourselves with a dead horse here.
The Balatro, yeah.
Have you played any of those other games?
No. Best community support. Ooh.
I will always give it to No Man's Sky. I will always give it to even if I haven't played it, I will always give it to No Man's Sky.
I mean, it's not a complete wash for me though, because like Helldivers 2, they did have that big controversy, but then they really updated the game to where it's even more fun than when it first launched. And Baldur's Gate 3, I mean, they literally have a patch that like changes the game where you could play it just like a D&D thing. Like it's pretty fucking crazy.
Larry.
But having said that, I haven't really touched it since last year, so my vote would be Helldivers. And I've never played No Man's Sky.
I'm gonna go with No Man's Sky because they are giving away things for free when at this point they start charging.
Wait for that fucking fantasy one that they're gonna do. I can't fucking wait for that.
I'm not gonna hold my breath on it. You know, they did burn us with it, okay? Just because they've
clearly though, they've learned their lesson by doing free updates and shit.
Fucking see. We shall see. I am holding my breath, all right? I am not about to give No Man's Sky unprecedented fucking.
Bro, why is this trash still here?
Why?
Get Destiny 2 out of here with the Bungie layoffs and shit. Like, get the fuck out of here, dude.
I will say this though, I've been hearing really good things about the Destiny mobile game. People are liking it because it has way more features than the actual fucking game. It has clan room building, it has matchmaking for raids. You can play the game while you're trying to like match with people. There's so many quality of life things in the mobile game that the actual game doesn't have, which is crazy to me. And it's not even developed by Bungie. Bungie is just publishing it.
Yeah,
it is developed by NetEase, which is a Chinese owned company, and they made a lot of other mobile games. Nobody knows how the microtransactions are in the game, but it's going to probably be.
But that's not what this is advertising, right? This is just advertising.
Oh no, this is advertising that dog shit fucking video game.
yeah.
So,
did you notice once you stopped playing it, you actually got married and moved on with your life? So like, just to let any Destiny players know, if you stop playing, you can maybe feel a touch of a woman.
There is grass on the other side. There is grass on the other side of your door. Just walk out and touch it. Just walk out and touch it.
Yeah. Mine's Helldivers, obviously. Although Final Fantasy has a great ongoing.
I heard the most recent DLC was kind of lackluster though compared to Endwalker.
Yeah. I haven't kept up with it since like fucking maybe 2016. I don't know. Yeah, but Helldivers 2 for me, and I didn't hear great things about Diablo 4.
It's all right. It's a relatively good game. It's not bad. It's just it's a game.
Yeah,
exists.
Games of Impact. I have played none of these except for
I've played Hellblade.
Although this one looked kind of fun, but I haven't played it.
Yeah, me neither. Yeah. I mean, I would just say Hellblade because it's the only game I've played.
All right, Hellblade.
But I didn't play that much of it. I played maybe like 4 hours of it.
The Hellblade it is then. Accessibility. I haven't played
love
any
these things. I love when games like give me so much accessibility options. I think it's not only good for me as somebody who's able, but I think it's really good for people in the community that are disabled to play video games.
Can we just talk about literally? Sorry, go ahead.
Literally, any game that has good accessibility deserves like to win. So if all of these games are considered like innovations in accessibility, then go for it. Obviously, it's the only game that I played is Black Ops 6, so I would pick that.
Mm-hmm.
But dude, yeah, when a game has a lot of accessibility and a lot of ways for more people to play, I love that.
Yeah,
That's
cool. Whatever, liberal.
Whatever, you progressive fuck. Go back to Hassan Piker.
Exactly what I was
There we
going
go.
to say.
Check that off. That we
Fuck
talked
it,
about
yeah.
him again. In
Thank
this
you,
stream.
thank you. You know,
Check it
he's
off.
caused the Twitch apocalypse, so that's fantastic.
He has not.
He has. He totally has. Veilguard. This game is crazy controversial, and I just like, because for me, again, I've only gotten 7 hours into Origins, right? But like the tonal and like visual difference, it's like, is this even in the same franchise? Like, I don't understand why they did what they did with the art style and stuff like that. Also, like, they're not even developing DLC for it because it's fallen so, like, BioWare is in fucking trouble with this fucking game.
Well, this game has sold really well and it has really good ratings, so I don't think they're in trouble. I just think you don't like the game.
I also don't like the game, no.
Yeah, because a lot of people who like Dragon Age and new players enjoy this game. It's got an 80 on Metacritic, something like that. At the very least, it got an 80. But the thing is, you're right. It is very polarizing. Like, you either love it or you hate it, though.
Yeah, and
so
I don't know. But anyways, best performance. Let me see. Let me read these. I guess I would go with this one because I haven't heard anyone else from these games because I haven't played.
Luke Roberts does a really good job. He makes the main character in that game less kind of lame.
Okay.
So he does a really good job. I think his like, from what the clips I've seen, like, it's really, really, really good.
Mm-hmm.
But from literally playing the game, Milena Jerkins, she's fantastic.
Yeah.
She's such a great actress. It's awesome what
she is. Yeah. And she wasn't even an actress when she first started out, which was crazy.
Yeah.
Because her performance in the first one was really good. I never finished Hellblade 2, but I mean, her performance was about on par. So, yeah. Best audio design. Bruh, I'm gonna have to give it to Astro. I mean, I haven't played any. Well, Hellblade 2. I didn't finish it though. But like, the sounds in this game are so fucking good, dude. It's like everything is so snappy. Like, when you, it just brings me back to like old Collectathon games and stuff. But like, even crisper sound. You know, I don't know. So for me, Astrobot. It's
based off of a tech demo, dude. It's literally using the power of PlayStation.
Of literally the whole really PS5. Good. Yeah. So. It's so fun.
I would give it to Hellblade though.
Yeah.
The audio, the thing that Ninja Theory goes crazy with the audio and sound in this game too, especially in the first one. So I'm gonna give it to Hellblade 2. Even though I like Call of Duty Black Ops 6's audio design too, it's way better than it's been in a long time. Like I said, Black Ops 6 is their best game since Cold War. So
sounds like a fucking COD brain rot.
I do have COD brain rot.
Yeah. Metaphor. Metaphor. So it's a fucking wash, dude.
Yeah.
Metaphor is so good.
Like, it's.
I
will say. I wish there was a fucking. No, I'm saving it for the end. I'm saving it.
Okay.
For
all right.
Final category before I bring it up.
Yeah.
But yeah, Metaphor definitely deserves the music. But I love Final Fantasy music. You know, you can never.
I do too. Listen, Final Fantasy music is fantastic. It's like with any Sonic game. Like, Sonic games generally have like really great soundtracks. That doesn't mean the quality of the game is good, but like, at least you have a good soundtrack. So, you know, obviously Final Fantasy, like, it's redoing classic themes from the first Final Fantasy VII, but in an updated version. It's great. I have the songs on my Spotify from this because, you know, I'm a fucking nerd and I love Final Fantasy. Art direction. Obviously got to go to Shadow of the Urchin.
Let's just look at all of the pictures on screen, guys. Let's just look at all the pictures on the screen. Let's not be stupid. Let's not be fucking stupid.
It's metaphor. Yeah.
Let's. I will say, in terms of an actually good-looking game, though, like Elden Ring and Black Myth Wukong obviously look fucking ridiculously good.
Yeah, but like, for me, this is my stance on like visuals, I guess. But this is just me thing, right? Like, I get the appeal of like, let's make this look as realistic as fucking possible, but like a really clean and nice art design will always win it over for me for like art direction and stuff.
I totally feel that. I totally feel that.
But yeah, I mean, all these games look good. I mean, I've seen the trailer for this, so it looks good. But I never played it, so I've played all 4 of these actually. But Metaphor for me.
Yeah, same.
Yeah. Best narrative. Get the fucking stinky.
Somebody's a hater.
Metaphor, dude. Metaphor, obviously.
Yeah, man. Yeah. Definitely.
It is. It has to be. Why? Do you think Silent Hill?
Oh no, I think it's the better one out of these games. But we'll talk about it when we talk about Game of the Year.
Yeah. Best.
You're gonna be really shocked. Wow, best game direction has all of the fucking games for the Game of the Year. I wonder why.
Yeah. Huh. Very strange.
Actually, though, best game direction should go to Balatro. Like, let's not even be funny. Let's not pretend.
I mean,
it's game direction and game design. Plus, if we're basing it off of the description right here, awarded for outstanding creative vision and innovation in game direction and game design, Balatro fucking knocks it out of the park.
I mean, you could give it to Metaphor too.
No, you can't. Relax. I love
Metaphor
like the next guy.
All right, I will say it does pretty much. It's like, what if Persona but fantasy? So I will.
What if Persona and Shin Megami Tensei had a baby? That's what Metaphor is.
But make it more gay somehow.
Yes, make it more gay, but also not enough love.
Yeah. Yes. Exactly. You can't fuck anyone. 0 out of 10.
I would actually give this to Balatro.
But Astrobot's got good game direction too, I will say. It does.
You have more to say about it than me. You've played all of these games.
It's a really, like, I think it's better. You're going to shoot me, but like, you haven't played it, so fuck you.
I'm not going to shoot you. Yeah, of course.
You haven't played it, so fuck you. Dude, this was more fun than fucking Odyssey, I will be honest. Like, it's really fucking good.
Super Mario Odyssey, really?
Yeah. Like,
that's crazy. That is actually crazy to say that. Odyssey's really good.
Dude, once you play this, you'll get it, dude. It's like, I need to, like, do everything in this game. And I haven't had that feeling since Odyssey. So, like, to say this, for me, is, like, better, says a lot. But, yeah. Balatro, yeah, again, Balatro is a lot of fun. I'm just Atlas Simp, so Atlas Simp will say Metaphor.
Okay.
Wow. Here we go. You're gonna say Balatro, aren't you? Is that the?
No, I'm definitely gonna say Metaphor. That's not my hot take.
Oh, okay, all right. Oh, yeah, same here.
I'm definitely gonna say Metaphor.
Dude, it's fun.
If Persona 3 Reloaded was on this list, I'm choosing that instead. 100%. I am choosing Persona 3 over. I disagree. I know you disagree with me on that.
I disagree heavily on that one.
Here's why I'm going to tell you to shut the fuck up and keep playing the game until for you to.
How about I make you more mad? Remasters shouldn't be allowed on Game of the Year.
Okay, let's start off with one conversation at a time. Let's start off with the easiest conversation.
Let's break it down.
Which is Elden Ring.
Let's
talk about that. This is bullshit. It
is.
Obviously, like, there's nothing we could do about it. It is what it is. It's here. We're done. But this is taking away from games like Warhammer, from games like Helldivers, from games like the best indie games like Manor Lords, all of these other full-ass games. And yes, while I understand this DLC is like 40-plus hours, so it's essentially buying another video game on top of your video game, you need to play Elden Ring and get to a certain point in Elden Ring.
You need 80 hours, basically. 80 hours into the base game in order to play the DLC.
It is silly that Elden Ring is here. Just genuinely. I think in the other categories it's fine. I'm not going to harp it on the other categories. But for Game of the Year, like, what the fuck are we talking about?
No.
Like, you have so many other actual fucking games in the categories that could be here. I get it. People love Elden Ring, and especially the DLC, because it came out with a lot of new mechanics and a whole fucking different a whole different system, RPG system. I get it. But
but it ain't a full game.
You need to play almost 100 hours of the base game to play it.
It's a bad precedent to do DLC as like game of the year and stuff like that. Because then like GTA 6 when it comes out, obviously it'll be part of game of the year.
That's gonna be game of the year. That's game of the year.
And then what happens if there's a DLC for that? Are they gonna put that on there? And then like it'll wash out other indie games that could possibly end up on here?
Should The Last of Us's DLCs have fucking game of the
right,
year?
exactly. Like why this specifically? Well, we know why is because they have a hard on for From Software, and From Software makes great games, but like this is just a bad. Ooh, a bad thing. A bad
because
thing.
Like that's what I'm saying. Like because I've played episode Aegis for Persona 3 Reload.
Yeah.
It is pretty good. It is not fantastic. It is mediocre.
Yeah.
But imagine if it was like at the same fucking level. Elden Ring. Everybody's fucking jerking their peen off to beat Persona 3 Reload.
I'm shocked 3 didn't make it into here at all.
I think it's because of Atlas. I think it's because of Metaphor. People like that. I think they don't want to have Atlas having 2 games.
Yeah. I don't think
because then at that point,
I don't think 3 would win a lot though. I'll be honest.
Well, the thing is though, you put both of them there, then you're splintering the fan base on here to choose between Persona 3 and Metaphor.
Sure.
Because the fan bases are playing the same. They're playing both games 100%.
Yeah.
So I think it was smarter to go for the objectively better game, which leads us into this conversation of why I would prefer Persona 3 over Metaphor.
I heavily disagree.
I think, okay, I was talking about this to myself in the car.
You're talking to yourself?
I do talk to myself a lot.
Yeah.
Yeah. So, because I was listening, so YouTube Music has their own version of like Spotify Wrapped, and I was listening to it, and half of the album is Persona music, Persona 3 Reload music, and like just the intro, the opening song, like I'm just like, there's so much more style, in my opinion, with the Persona games that I wasn't getting with Metaphor. If that makes sense. Like,
I don't know if I agree with that.
Like art design and stuff, but I feel like there is some sort of love there in Persona 3 or in just Persona in general, that I wasn't getting with Metaphor. I do, obviously, yes, the people of Atlas put so much fucking time and effort in this game. If you see the fucking concept art and the pre-concept art, they gave a shit about this game. They did. But there's just something about like Persona that I was just like, fuck me, I'd rather replay Persona 3 because I don't feel like replaying Metaphor. I do not think it is worth my time. It is such a great game, but I'm not playing it again.
See, I feel the exact opposite. I feel like never playing Persona 3 again. After my first play, I'm like, I think I got it, Whereas Metaphor, there's like, I don't know, it's just... But again, it is also a me thing. Like, I am a huge fantasy guy, so like Metaphor does appeal to every single one of my biases. They're two very similar games. They're two very, I would say, similar art styles.
Gameplay, they are so. These games are, in terms of their basic concept, the turn-based RPG aspect. It is the same.
Yes.
Outside of that, it is drastically different.
Yes. The in-depth
have the
mechanics
system.
are different.
The icon system is in Shin Megami Tensei. I fucking hate the archetype system in Metaphor. I think
really,
at the very beginning of
I love
the
archetype.
Really
I like it. Well, not better than Personas, but like I don't know. I really like it.
It is not as good as Personas.
I like the tree. I like a good battle tree, dude. I like a good skill tree, and that's basically what Metaphor is.
Yeah, but also there's a lot of bullshit with it, especially with like
okay,
one of them.
This is why I think you wouldn't like classic Final Fantasy because I don't think you like job systems. I really like job system in games, especially like Final Fantasy V has a great like job system where it's like, all right, here's my healer, here's my fighter, here's my this, and like with Persona, it's just kind of there are certain people that you kind of just designate jobs to, but like with Metaphor and stuff like this, it's like it's a really important part of the game, and if you're not intact with it, then like you're gonna get
Yes,
fucking steamrolled.
So yes, that part of the game is fun. I think in terms of the actual gameplay, I think Metaphor is more rewarding. I think when you've got the right setup for an encounter, and you're just stacking like weaknesses and getting more turns and just boosting your characters and lowering debuffs on other people because of how many times you're utilizing the weaknesses of characters or landing those crits. Like the merchant archetype is the best archetype.
Yeah, it's really fucking solid.
Fucking cool system.
Yeah,
I think that's the most interesting one out of all of them. The faker one is also really good. The faker archetype is really cool.
Yeah,
but when you literally have the persona master archetype and the summoner archetype as two things, it's like, why are you having them there? Why are they there? And then the requirements for these for the ultimate, the elite.
Yeah.
Not the elite, the royal archetypes. They're crazy annoying because imagine so like with Stroll. I have Stroll as a warrior. I have him as a brawler. Yep. I have him as a sniper, and I have him as a commander. I luckily was working on my commander because if I didn't, I'd have to at the very end of the game when you unlock the royal archetypes. Minor spoilers. It's obviously like you level up your bond in Persona. If you level up your bond in Metaphor, you get the ultimate version of the character. You don't just get it. You have to now unlock it further.
Yeah.
And if you're not playing the right archetypes throughout the game,
then I guess with JRPGs, if you're in that, you're like, oh, okay, grinding time. And then you just grind for like 2 hours and then you're good.
It's not just 2 hours.
I know. I'm so used to it.
What level are you right now?
Brother, I don't even fucking
recall. If you can recall.
I don't fucking remember, honestly.
I'm at the end of the game. All of my characters are mid 55 or mid 50s.
Yeah.
But I'm at the end of the game and everything is mid 60s to early 70s.
Yeah, so you just have to grind.
Grinding is not easy. Grinding is because there's no good grinding.
Well, are you doing all the side quests as well?
No.
That's where you're fucking up. That's where you have to do the side quests as well.
No, I'm doing everything.
Oh, you're doing everything?
I'm doing everything, JJ, and I'm still not high enough level.
I think you just have a problem with Shin Megami Tensei games at that point then.
And I will say,
because I think you come from the point of view, it's like, well, if I do all the side quests, then I should be strong enough to beat the main game. And it's like, well, no, not in an Atlas game. Not in an Atlas game. Like,
in my experience with RPGs, I've never had a problem with leveling.
But that's what I like. That's what I like about this, because it's not that bullshit where you're just like, well, I've completed all the side quests, so I should just be able to wash this fucking stuff. Like, that's boring. That's so boring.
I like that I can buy personas with money, whereas in Metaphor, I have to not only buy art,
you have to play the game. Oh no! You have to play the game in order to become stronger. Oh no!
I have to use another currency to level up.
I think
my characters, which I think is kind of annoying.
That's just JRPG formula. That's just what it is.
It's gotten better because I have all of my characters on their mastered archetype. So now I'm just farming fucking Hero of Light, fruits of like light of whatever the fuck. Fruit that lets you level up your archetypes faster because even Atlas recognizes how long and grueling this process is.
Yeah, I mean it's just a staple of kind of like
because there's nothing like that for just regular leveling up.
That's just a staple of like JRPGs though. But like I like how again like you just do side quests and be overpowered. I like how it's just like, well, even if you do the side quests, you still gotta fucking work, and it's like, oh, okay, where this is challenging for me because like as much as it is fun to overpower your fucking character with side quests and just blast through it, I find it more refreshing if it's like, oh, I still got to fucking work my ass off for this main boss, you know? But that's just me. I don't know.
I will say I do like how not hand.
It's Cilantro though for Game of the Year though. It's Cilantro.
Let's be honest.
Let's be honest. Yeah. It's Cilantro. But I think that's all of them.
But yeah, that's just me. I just think I like Persona more. I just think I like Persona more than Metaphor. I do think Metaphor is a really great game.
like Metaphor. It's a good original IP. I'm not interested in a sequel. I'm not interested in a sequel at all. Like I haven't completed the game. I think this is a good one-off.
If they go the sequel route with this, they should do it like with the Ghost series, Ghost of Tsushima.
Yeah. Like make it an anthology.
Yokai, make it its own things.
Yeah, like maybe like this is focused on medieval. Maybe do like Metaphor, Viking Sonia or whatever the fuck. I don't know. And just make it like a Viking thing.
Remix fantasy.
Yeah.
So they could do like a different one for like remix cyber, remix punk, something like that.
Remix cyberpunk.
Remix cyberpunk.
I couldn't wait until you come. It's like, oh no, I'm gonna start crying again.
But no, obviously Metaphor does. I think out of all of these games, Metaphor deserves it. I think Balatro is very, very good.
Mm-hmm. But Astrobot is very good.
Let's be honest with ourselves. Astrobot is just an over.
You got to play it. You got to play it.
Yeah, I do have to play it. Yeah, it's just another fucking tech demo, but now it's 20 hours instead of 5 minutes.
You're wrong. It's a fucking advertisement, and it fucking works.
Black Myth Wukong, I've never played. It just reminds me of
good.
Azura's Wrath.
Well. Yeah, but with less with less QuickTime events.
Yeah.
Dude, they got to remake that game. Why have they remade that game?
They're never remaking that game.
I know, but it was so good, dude. I love that game.
Elden Ring Shadow of the Erd Tree, it's a DLC. Fuck that.
Yeah.
Final Fantasy VII Rebirth. It is literally just a prolonged Final Fantasy VII. Let's not be stupid.
Yep.
Metaphor is a good combination of Persona and Shin Megami Tensei. It is not my favorite. I truly would prefer Persona over Metaphor, but it is Atlus's best game so far. It is genuinely their best RPG.
Yippers.
So to close this out, AJ. What have you been playing? What have you been reading?
I'm almost done with Lightbringer, which is, as of right now, the last book in the Red Rising series. Red God is coming out, hopefully soon. That's going to be the last book of Red Rising. I got my friend Tyler into it. He's been like texting me while he's reading the first book. He's like, "Yo, this shit is gas." I'm like, "I fucking told you." I've already come to terms that you'll never read it, so whatever. Because every single time I mention it, you're like, "JJ, I promise I will," and I'm like, "No, you won't." So it's whatever though. I've come to accept it, pussy.
Saves books in this bitch. God damn.
I know. Well, how come they don't have pictures? Have you read Throne of Glass, by the way? That fucking book you bought with your fiance? Yeah, of course not. Okay, cool. All right,
JJ,
cool.
I'm
cool.
busy.
Oh yeah. It's called audiobooks.
Then I gotta buy the audiobooks. It's not that easy.
You have a Spotify?
Is it on Spotify? Definitely?
Yeah, Spotify has audiobooks. Oh, there goes your excuse out the window. Whoopsie. Anyways. You're fucking degenerate. What else have I been reading? Comic book wise. Oh, I've been catching up with the Ultimate Universe. It's really, really good.
I got it as well.
The Ultimates is so good. Like, I love Ultimate Spider-Man. It's everything I want from a Spider-Man book, but the Ultimates is really fucking good. And then manga, I haven't really well, obviously I've kept up with One Piece, Sakamoto Days, that stuff, Chainsaw Man. But that's like, if we get into the weeds of that, we're going to be here forever. Playing Dragon Age Origins. Got into that for a little bit. And I recently finished Darksiders 2 because they had a free PS5 upgrade from me. I'm like, oh, I'll play this because I played the first one but never the second one. It was pretty good. It's definitely dated, but pretty good. Finished Penguin Arcane. Penguin was really fucking good.
Right.
Yeah, it's like the best like superhero show out there since like Daredevil. Like fucking the MCU shit is a joke compared to fucking Penguin, because the Penguin, it's like, hey, what if we do Sopranos but Batman? I'm like, that's fucking perfect. Why this is so good. Yeah, I mean, I don't want to keep rattling on, but yeah, those are like the main ones. I want to read Dandadan over again though, because Dandadan's so good. The anime's so good.
The Dandadan anime, I like that you like the Dandadan anime. I'm kind of just like whatever about it. I'm like, it's good.
Why?
Like,
why are you whatever on it? It's good.
I just think I don't care.
Like, did you see the fucking episode 7 with the ballerina?
Yeah, I did.
What? And you did get? I got fucking teary eyed over that, and I'm like, damn, this isn't even the start. I also
got teary eyed over it when I read it. Like,
yeah, but I don't know. I feel like with the music and animation in the back, like they really went hard on that. Like it was done so incredibly well done. Like it wasn't like even shoehorn in. Like there's that whole scene where like the mom and daughter are like doing stuff together, and it's like rotating around them, and it's like, oh my god, this is so expertly done. It's not just telling the story of what happened in the manga, it's putting its own creative spin on it. I'm like, wow, that's actually putting effort into it. And the English cast is really good too. But you're over here like, I read it though, and it's like, okay, but like, what about the stuff the anime added to it? And you're like, oh, well, they didn't explicitly showcase her jumping off a building, so 0 out of 10, even though it's heavily implied in the anime. But, 0 out of 10, not explicit enough.
That's not me, though.
That is you, though.
That's not what I'm saying.
I've never heard you read a manga and then after you watch the anime being like, oh, the anime actually did that pretty well. Never heard you say that once. You're like, ooh, the manga. Listen, I get it. We're both manga heads. I get it. But I got to give the Dandadan anime props.
It's on me. It's on me.
I'm like that with Chainsaw Man. Listen, like, Chainsaw Man, the anime is good. I could see the value in it. But it's just like, well, I like reading it more. Because reading Chainsaw Man specifically is more snappy. Because each chapter is like barely like 3 minutes long. So like you're like, oh, let me go on the next one. It's like crack. It's like really, really good pacing and stuff like that. And then like having that, but then be drawn out into like a 20-minute anime, you're like, But I don't know. With Dandadan, it just works for me. And that opening theme song is fucking killer. Hello?
Yeah, I mean, I don't know. I also I like the Dandadan opening. I think it's really good.
Mm-hmm.
But
the closing is good too. It's a bop.
It's all right. I just think it's all right, because I think it's my fault for reading it.
I read it too, and I took a completely different experience. I think you're just jaded.
I'm reading it, so I'm not interested in I don't get as extremely hyped for it. It's it's the same reason why I don't I don't know. It's not the same reason of anything. It's just I don't see the value of watching it when I
mean, I do agree too, because I tried watching Kaiju number 8. I'm like, I've already read this. I don't really booze. And I don't know if I'll feel the same way with Sakamoto, especially because I think a lot of what they're adapting are the early chapters, and it doesn't get real serious till 50 chapters in, I think.
Yeah. I think that's the thing. With Dandadan to me is not about the pop and circumstance. It's the characters. It's and their relationship with one another, and how the crazy shit around them brings them all together. Dude, bro, dog, my boy.
Yeah.
When all 5 of them stand in that fucking line after seeing Vomola's past,
mm-hmm.
and then the aliens are trying to kill her again, and all of them are like, nah, it's time to fuck these guys for ruining our girl's life.
It's literally the Arlon Park shit where Luffy hands Nami the head.
Don't even. It's literally that and the fucking hey, Sniper King.
Yeah, shoot that flag down.
It is those are the moments to me that matter most.
Mm-hmm.
I was rereading those scenes, because I was they're so good. Because I watched the episode that day of the ballerina, for Dan and I was like, that scene's really good. I really like what they did. It made me cry.
Yeah.
But I was also like, I really like how they did it in the manga too. So
I
just was like,
hold on.
really good.
Did you watch Look Back?
No, I didn't. No.
See, I'm getting the same feelings as you are with the Dan thing for Look Back. I'm like, it was alright. Really good animation though.
It probably is. Like, I bet you I'm gonna watch Look Back and I'm gonna say the same fucking thing. I'm gonna.
They should do Goodbye Eerie. That one's my favorite of his short works.
Nah, Look Back is his best. I genuinely think it's his best.
Probably, but I like Goodbye Eerie more.
It's good. It's good.
Nah, they should just adapt that one where he sings that song and he's like, it has no deeper meaning. Stop.
And it's him just actually calling out his fan base.
Yeah.
But I watched that scene and I was like, it's really good. I'm gonna reread it. I reread the scene, started crying. I reread the scene of Vamola and everybody getting hype, and I was like crying. And then I was like, this scene reminds me of the One Piece stuff. So I started reading those scenes.
Yeah, dude.
And I'm just like, and that to me is what makes Dan very special. Is just like, it's about the characters. I can give less of a fuck about the action. The action's really
the
fucking
action
good,
is
obviously.
good. The art is spectacular in the manga.
That's what
too.
I'm saying.
I feel like that. I will say the anime takes away. Yeah.
It doesn't translate in the anime, which is another reason why I think it's okay. It's like I just don't like. I'm not getting Dan from it.
Yeah.
I'm getting I'm getting an adaptation of Dan.
Which
if that makes sense.
What it is, yeah.
No, but like it's not Dan. Like the manga is Dan. Like the manga is Dan.
I still think it like. Nah, I guess I get it because like with Watchmen adaptations, it's just like I watched the animated one. I'm like, this is like a half-assed Watchmen. This doesn't feel like Watchmen kind of thing, you know. So I guess I get where you're coming from.
Yeah, like
if I had to compare
HBO
your feeling to something, the HBO show is good though. The HBO show is good.
It's good, but also it's not fucking The Watchmen. It's
right?
Not
yeah.
That. It's good, but it's not The Watchmen. Whereas the Dan anime is good, but it is not Dan. It is not. I don't like. If I wasn't and it also could be because I'm watching it week by week. Whereas in the manga, I read up to like, I got all the way up to the fucking Umbrella arc. That's when I finally caught up with it. And just those character moments, seeing everybody grow, you know, the relationship between Okuran and Momo. That's what matters, dude.
Yeah.
Fuck the other shit.
I think the anime does that pretty well too.
Fuck the other shit.
Like
they do. They do
well.
a really good job with Momo. I think Momo is better in the anime than in the manga. Because they do a lot better with her facial animations. In the manga.
Yeah.
They do such a good job with it.
They give her a lot of character in the anime.
But like just everything the manga shows off. Because you know me, I'm a shoujo motherfucker.
I know you are.
I love my love.
You're a degenerate. I get it.
Yeah. So to me, it doesn't matter that like the animation looks good or the music looks good and any of that. What matters to me is that the characters are actually like conflicting with one another, getting together with one another, hurting, smiling, laughing, crying. Like those matter to me. Not seeing Okuran smash his head through a fucking Loch Ness monster. I don't care.
But that Loch Ness monster did have the same, like they copied the Shin Godzilla shit. I was like, oh, that's fucking cool.
Yeah, that was
Oh,
cool.
did you see Wicked?
I did. I actually liked it.
Thought it was okay.
I thought Ariana Grande did a really good job. I think she was my favorite performance. I thought she was
again. I am not very much into musicals, so for me it's like
whenever I saw Ethan Slater though, I wanted to throw a fucking phone at the screen. I hate that.
Who's
man.
that?
Bo, what the fuck, Mo, the fucking munchkin that was trying to fuck her, but
SpongeBob.
Yeah.
You know what I didn't know that Steph told me?
You know the lore?
I didn't know.
You don't know the lore? You don't know the lore?
I didn't know the Bridgerton guy was gay in real life. I had no fucking clue.
Oh, you don't know that? Oh, yeah, he's extremely gay. He is extremely
yeah,
gay.
I had no idea. Because she's like, how do you not know? And I'm like, it seems obvious because, you know. But, like, I'm like, well, I've only ever seen him be a straight dude.
Right?
I've only ever seen him be a straight dude. So how the fuck would I know? And I think, is it Elzeba, the actress, also lesbian or bisexual?
No.
No? Oh.
Okay.
I was kind of getting lesbian vibes between Ariana and them in the movie. I don't know if that was just
I'm gonna make this quick because I do have to go shortly.
Yeah.
Ariana Grande and Ethan Slater are dating. They're together.
Yeah, the SpongeBob boy. I knew that.
Ariana Grande broke up with her husband.
I know the lore.
Ethan Slater,
yes.
Yeah, you know that lore.
Yeah.
So every fucking time we saw Ethan Slater on screen, we wanted to fucking throw up, me and my wife. We were like, fuck that guy. He's gross. He just sounds like SpongeBob. And I just kept watching the movie thinking, like, imagine if I was his wife that I just broke up with to date Ariana Grande.
And now you're in a major motion picture.
And my kids are like, we want to see Wicked. I am forced to not only see my ex-husband, but his fucking mistress.
Yeah.
2.5 hours.
And smile it. Well, Ariana is using him in the movie, so. But
like they're dating, so it doesn't matter in real life.
I just think you know you're a Hasanabe head, and there's a lot of hatred in Hasanabe's heart that transfers to you. So I think that's the reason, honestly.
Yeah.
It's
true though. I've become much more like angry about society after watching him. So it's alright. I'll just be like the guy in New York who shot that CEO, I guess.
That was gonna be my joke.
Oh, I took it from you.
No,
bitch.
I forgot. Wait, I already forgot the joke. Damn it! Fuck. I think it was one of those jokes that had to be in the moment. So damn it. But yeah. I don't know what to say. But
see you guys in 2 weeks.
Yeah, see you guys in a week or two. Yeah. Wahoo! Oh, let me end the fucking stream. I was waiting for you.